Hello and welcome to our very first online Mini-Minties session. My name is Georgie and I work at the Royal Australian Mint, and today I'm going to show you how to make your very own tooth fairy wand. Now we're very lucky here at the Royal Australian Mint because we actually happen to be the official supplier of coins to the tooth fairy. They fly on in, they collect their coins, and then they go out and they deliver it to all kids who have lost a tooth. So, to celebrate the fact that we are the official supplier, not only are you and I going to make some wands, I also want to show you our very special tooth fairy kit. At the end of the session, once you've made your wand, if you post a photo in the comments of this video, you could go in the running to win your very own tooth fairy kit. Wouldn't that be exciting? Stick around, we'll make our wands and we'll have a great time. Alright team, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go through all the different things you're going to need to make your wand today. The first thing you're going to need is a piece of cardboard. If you don't have any just spare cardboard sitting around at home, you can cut up an old shoebox, anything will do. So you're going to need your cardboard and you're going to need something to draw your star onto your cardboard. Now I've got a coloured pencil here, it's quite dark so that it will show up. Yep, so you're going to need a pencil. Next thing you're going to need is something to decorate your star with. So I'm going to paint my star today. I have here some different paints, but if you're not into paint, if you don't like painting, you can use coloured pencils, you can use textures, you can use anything that you'd like. For my paint, I have some red paint, I have some yellow paint, and I have some purple paint. I also have a paintbrush and I have a little bit of water so that I can dip it in and make sure that all the different colours are gone before I start with a new one. After that, we're going to actually decorate properly. You know, you can use glitter, you can do some colouring in, you can do different coloured pieces of paper. What I'm going to use today to decorate properly are some pom-poms. I love pom-poms. We're also going to use some shiny pipe cleaners. To make the end of our wand so that you can hold it in your hand, I'm going to use two different coloured pencils. I'm going to stick them together and then stick the star on top. So you'll need those as well. You can use something else as well, like a chopstick, anything like that. And last but not least, we're going to need something to stick all this together with. So I've got some glue here, I've got some sticky tape, I also have some scissors to make sure I can chop it all up and to make sure that everything is nice and the right size. Now you have to remember that scissors can be dangerous, so you're going to have to ask for help if you need it. And because we're working with the tooth fairy today, and she works a lot with coins, I'm also going to stick a coin on my wand. This coin here is the 2019 Year of Repatriation coin, and it's my favourite. So I'm going to stick it onto my wand to make sure that I know that's my tooth fairy wand. Yep. So make sure you have everything ready to go and then we can make a start. Alright team, so first thing we're going to do, we have all our stuff laid out and ready to go. We're going to draw ourselves a star with our dark pencil. Just draw a nice big star. Just like that. Your star probably looks much better than mine does, but that's our star for today. Next thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to use our scissors and we're going to cut that out. So, I hope you're good at cutting. I'm not very good at cutting, but that's all right. Alright, so your star is all cut out now. And what we're going to do next, what I'm going to do next, is I'm going to paint it. Now, my favourite colour is purple, so I'm thinking I'll do quite a bit of purple painting on it. But I want to get all my different colours on my plate first. So we have our purple. We have our yellow. Do you like painting? I quite like painting. I think painting's really quite fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dip my brush into my paint and away we go. So I've done 3 points in purple, and I'm thinking I might do 1 point in yellow and 1 point in red. So I'm going to put my brush in my water. I'm going to make sure all the purple's off there so we don't mix our colours. And away we go with the red. Wash all that red off my brush. I'm going to paint that final bit. And there we go. Our star is all painted. So what do you think we should do next? I'm thinking that we should stick some pom-poms on there and make it a little bit fancy. Now, you have to remember that your paint is wet. So maybe leave it to the side for 5 minutes and let it dry before you stick anything on top. Alright team, so now that your star is all dry, what we're going to do is we're going to decorate it with some of our pipe cleaners and our pom-poms. So what I want to do today is I want to put some of my pipe cleaners around the outside of my wand, just like this. Now I'll need a bit of sticky tape to do this. You can also use glue, you can use anything that you'd like really, but I really like sticky tape. I think it's quite... And now we'll have to start with our next bit of pipe cleaner as well. So I might put some extra bits of sticky tape on here just to make sure that it stays in place, just like that. And then we're going to start with our silver bit. And because we don't need all of our silver bit, I might just chop off the end there. Remember to be careful with your scissors. And we'll tape it on. And there we go. We've got a pipe cleaner around the outside of our wand. Now, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my coin onto the middle of my wand. I might use some glue for this bit. Remember that glue can be a little bit sticky, and if you need any help with your glue, you can always ask for it. I'm going to put all the glue on there, make sure there's enough. And then we're going to stick our coin in the middle. And you've got to remember, if glue doesn't have its lid on, it's going to dry out. So you need to remember to put the lid back on your glue if you're using it. But it's okay if you just use tape as well. Next, I'm going to put some pom-poms all over my wand. I really like pom-poms, so I think I might put a few on. So I'm going to use my glue. You can use tape, you can use glue dots. Glue dots are good as well if you have those at home. But I'm just going to stick them. I'm going to put my glue on, stick them all over the place. How's your wand looking? Is it looking good? That's good. I think we can do one more. Got to get a pink one on there. And there we have it. The star part of my wand is all finished. What we might do next is we're going to take our 2 pencils and I might put a bit of tape on them to make sure that they stick together for us. So I'm just going to put some tape around there. Remember that you can ask for help at any time. I'm going to do another little bit of tape down the bottom. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to flip my star over. The way up is it? There we go. And I'm going to tape my pencils to the back of the star. big bit of tape there. And there you have it. We've got ourselves a tooth fairy wand. Once you've made your wand, if you post a photo in the comments of this video, you could go in the running to win your very own tooth fairy kit.